Canon rumors just doubled down on a big Canon announcement for November the 26th, claiming that the Canon EOS R6 Mark III will be announced in late November. And is Canon really about to announce the much anticipated RF 200 to 500mm? I'm sorry, it's now the 300 to 600mm f4 to 5.6, along with 3 other lenses, 2 of which we already broke in a previous video. Click subscribe and we'll get right to it, as this is shaping up to be one heck of an interesting story. It means more to us than the Canon EOS R5 Mark II does to a longtime Canon shooter. Hi, I'm Simon, your friendly battery-packing camera enthusiast who scans the news and rumor sites so that you don't have to, saving you more time to rake all those autumnal leaves. Canon Rumors gave us an update doubling down on those rather strange November announcement dates. It looks like the long-awaited Canon EOS R6 Mark III will finally be announced in late November. As previously reported, there are likely Canon announcements on November the 16th, 2025 and November the 26th, 2025, stating that these dates are 99% accurate unless something goes sideways. And that last date is likely a typo. In a previous Canon Rumors post, Canon Rumors reported that we get the announcements on November the 16th and November the 26th. This time around, Canon Rumors added, keep in mind that those dates are what we've been told, but may be different in your time zone. So even with Canon Rumors' updated post, that would still put the first announcement on a Sunday, at least in some parts of the world. But maybe just on the Eastern and Pacific seaboards, right? That would make it 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and 11 p.m. or midnight Eastern Time, well, that's been very common for these Japanese companies in the past. I mean, after all, that's mid-morning for them. But a late-night Sunday announcement, when everyone's getting ready for work and school the next day? I ask you, is that really going to happen? And while remotely plausible, November the 26th, I can tell you, that just isn't going to happen. That would put the announcement the day before the United States' largest holiday, Thanksgiving, just before Black Friday, the largest consumer, I don't know what you want to call it, but I can tell you that just isn't going to happen. It doesn't make any sense. Now, is Canon purposely leaking false information to identify leakers? Now, this is a common practice to see if staff or anybody within their supply chain is, well, leaking secrets. I reached out to my sources over the past week and finally got something worth reporting on, which is why this story is coming out Monday morning instead of Sunday. I like to test my sources to test their information before rushing to print, even if I do lose some clicks. Something will be announced in October, and maybe a lens comes in November. That's all I know. Didn't I tell you last week that a late October date made the most sense? Now, as soon as I know the exact date, I'll update with a video and schedule a live coverage or a live scheduled event with my expert guest panel. Remember, we were the first to report the Canon EOS R5 Mark II and the EOS R1 announcement dates, weeks before anybody else. We might not always be first, but we do aim to be accurate. Now, while this is fun and all, what's more fun than being accurate? But now for our lens coverage. 4 lenses are being announced in November. We were the first to tell you about the Canon RF 45mm f1.2 STM, the Canon RF 20 to 50mm f4 PZ, and the best leaked secret is the long-rumored RF 300 to 600mm f4 to 5.6, a lens that was teased initially as a 200 to 500mm f4 that somehow transitioned into a 300 to 600mm late last year with a variable aperture of f4 to 5.6. But the 4th lens to be announced is, well, a strange one, a 24 to 70 f2.8 L, and this is the strange part, VCM. Now, Canon Rumors says that it could be a USM, which would make a lot more sense. VCMs are all about the same general size and weight, and designed for gimbals. But a zoom has moving internal elements that would throw off a VCM lens when balanced on a gimbal. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I might be grasping at straws here. I'm trying to make something fit that really doesn't, and maybe it is a VCM lens. Well, not according to what Canon has said in the past. The VCM line is designed to be extremely close in size and weight, so you can swap out lenses on a gimbal or rig without the need to rebalance. The RF 24-70, well, we should have more information on that one pretty soon. I have no doubt that Canon will have two announcements, that one of them will be in October, as, well, there's an awful lot to cover. Things should firm up over the next couple of weeks. We should probably start to get actual dates. Well, if we're getting an announcement in the last week of October, stay tuned. Things might boil out this week or early next week. But so far, all things are telling me that Canon is being very, very tight-lipped this time around. It's been a very slow year for everyone due to market uncertainty. Canon, Nikon, and Sony are all gearing up for fall announcements, with Canon already announcing the C50, a cinema version of the R5 Mark II to succeed the Canon R5C, a compact cinema camera praised for hybrid functionality, 7K 12-bit RAW recording, excellent value including the XLR audio handle at no extra cost. And Nikon, with their ZR, for half the price, a compact full-frame cinema camera that merges Nikon's imaging technology with Red's color science to offer accessible, high-quality video at a lower price point than its competitors. And it's shaping up to be one exciting fourth quarter. Now, if you're interested in pre-ordering anything Canon's got planned, then please use our smart pre-order links in the description down below. These links will be active once the embargo's lifted. We have links in the United States for B&H and Adorama, and we welcome Wex from the United Kingdom for our UK viewers. We're also hoping to get Germany, or a German retailer, joining us this week. Now, this channel is very much viewer supported, so thanks to everybody for using our links. Stay tuned, a lot more is coming out. Now, if you happen to have overheard anything that you can share with us, then please reach out to me at simondayates@gmail.com. All information is kept confidential, other than the information that you want me to share, because you might be holding on to something that you really want to share, something really awesome, and I'm sure the rest of our viewers would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, commenting. It's very much appreciated. And if you have been watching this channel for a long time and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. It really means an awful lot to us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Most likely, very soon. I can guarantee you I've got a video already scheduled for tomorrow.